Welcome to another one of my videos. I have the video I promised you guys. This is Christmas part 2. This is everything I got with my own money that I got from different people that couldn't get me games that I wanted because I either got them from eBay or went shopping and stuff like that. So I ended up getting all that money together and went to a few different places. A few places I went to, I was on the Nintendo World in New York. I got a few cool things from there. I also passed by Toys R Us. Got a few things from there. And lastly, well, not lastly, then I went to Digital Press, which is a local store in my neighborhood that sells old school games and stuff like that. I've already talked about them in a prior video. Some of you guys might have heard of them. And I went there. And there's another thing I also got, which I'll show you guys last, which I got from... I actually found it on eBay, but the guy was local to me, so I ended up just picking it up and got it for $50 less than the guy originally had it for on eBay, because obviously it saves him some eBay fees and stuff, so that worked out well. So I'll show you that as well. But let's just get right into this. There's actually a lot to go through. There's probably just as much as my last video, if you guys have watched it, which is the Christmas part where everything I shown was everything my girlfriend got me. This is everything I got now with my money after Christmas, between yesterday and today. So, most of the stuff is, I'd probably say like 80% of this is from Digital Press, and the first one we have here is NBA Street Showdown for the PSP. Try to move up a little bit closer, sorry guys. I don't have the table yet. I will have my table back for Christmas so you guys can get a big look of everything I usually have. Right now it's all on the floor because that table is being used for Christmas decorations. So I got that for $6 complete, and God of War Chains of Olympus complete for $10 for the PSP. I also got Outlaw Tennis for the original Xbox, brand new and sealed for $10. I actually happen to like the Outlaw games, and this one was brand new and sealed. I like volleyball a lot, probably my favorite volleyball game I've ever played. And the tennis game, I want to check that out. So. Next I got Ready to Rumble Boxing 2. Some of these, I think this is one of them. When I walked into Digital Press, they actually had a couple of bins set up. It was actually supposed to be before Christmas sales, but I guess they actually ended up leaving them, where they had like a bin for N64, a bin of Game Boy games, a bin of PS2, and a bin of PS1, and I think that's it. There wasn't any GameCube or original Xbox, I don't believe. No, there wasn't. So they had that, and it was, most of them was $3. Well, sorry, 3 games for $10. So this is one of the games I got in that deal. So most of these games are actually really good. They're all complete. I didn't pick up any games that were complete. So, Ready to Rumble Boxing for the PS2. This I actually bought myself separately. This was $12. This is Bully for the PS2. I had it on PC. I wanted it for a console to, be more comfortable and play it on my big screen TV. From what I played, it's a great game. It's a kind of like, obviously made from Rockstar. It has a lot of elements as far as similar to their other games like Grand Theft Auto. Another game I got was Otago 2 Immortal Warriors. One of the most expensive games I got there. This was $15. I heard a lot of good things about the whole series. If I'm not mistaken, I either got the first one or I'm going to get the first one. I think I showed you that one yesterday. I think I got the first one. All these games I actually don't even remember everything I got. So, Otago 2 for the original Xbox. Complete. Then I also got Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Laude. I used to play these series on the computer, and they were hilarious. So, got this for $10 for the original Xbox. This was another one in the bins. This is Star Wars Racer Revenge for the PS2. Also complete. And there that goes. And apparently now that I'm looking through this, I must have accidentally grabbed 2 of them for some weird reason. So apparently I have 2 of Ready to Rumble Boxing 2 for the PS2. I don't know how that happened. Must have done that by accident. But anyways, I got Wipeout Fusion. That was also in the bin for PS2. Got 50 Cent Bulletproof from that bin as well. This was a game I actually bought. I've been wanting this game for a while. It's always like $16 on Amazon, which is the exact price I ended up getting it for at the store. And I started waiting. I never tried it. Heavenly Sword for the PS3. Heard a lot of good things about it, even though it was one of the original games that came out for the system. So, I played the first one, beat it, and I loved it. And never got the second one, so I finally was able to get Condemned 2 Bloodshot for the Xbox 360 for $8. So I wasn't gonna pass that up. Finally get to play this. First one was great. Really scary game, especially with surround sound and stuff. I got this for $5. I actually always wanted to try this, but for some reason I skipped it when they originally hit the Xbox 360 because this was a launch game. So for $5, I want to try it. It's a Cameo. Now, out of the N64 bin, I also picked up. None of them are boxed, obviously, but that's alright. I could get the boxes separately if I really wanted to from eBay one day. But I'm not really that picky with. So there's certain consoles that I want all boxes for, like Sega Genesis. N64, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna sit here and spend double or triple for every box just because it's boxed. So if I found boxes cool, if I get these great games like I found in a box 3 for $10, I wasn't passing them up. So I got 1080 snowboarding, which I wanted for the N64. F-Zero X was in that bin. I was surprised for the N64. And all these are in pretty good condition. They have a little dirt on them, which I have to go and clean up a little bit. But other than that, they're in great condition as far as the sticker and label go. I picked up Turok for the N64, Dinosaur Hunter. Saban's Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the N64. NFL Blitz 2000. Cruisin' World. Cruisin' USA, and Paperboy. So all those were 3 for $10. So I thought those games were all worth their price. The next thing I got was for PS2 Mortal Kombat Collection. This was $25 because it's brand new, never been opened. As you can see, it's still sealed. Not like it matters to me because it's going to be open in like a few hours. But it's Mortal Kombat Deception, Mortal Kombat Shrub Monks, and Mortal Kombat Armageddon. So all 3 of the collection for the PS2. So I was happy to have this, and they're brand new and sealed. So cool to have. I also picked up Persona 3 for the $25 there as well. I always wanted to try one of these games. I haven't tried any of the Persona games, but I hear they're pretty good, so looking forward to trying this out. I know this is part 3, and I'm starting late, on part 3, but I haven't found nor gotten part 1, and this is, I guess, some sort of collector's edition because it comes with some sort of art book. So that was cool to find. The box is in decent shape, not great shape, but it's alright. The game case itself is in great condition, though. Next thing I got was Cool Borders 3 for the PlayStation 1. That was another thing that was there as PS1, so 3 for... I think you can mix these up with PS2, so I ended up just getting Cool Borders 3 and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2nd Edition, because I think I wanted to make a set with the other one, and these are the only 2 good games left. And there's nothing else on the PS2 there that I wanted, so I ended up grabbing those. And those aren't bad games, I'm sure. They do what they say they do. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm sure it's just like it's supposed to be. I finally got this game that I always wanted to try. One of the probably best games on the original Xbox is Ninja Gaiden. So got that for $10. Not bad. Sorry, I didn't actually show you guys for some reason. The next game I got, which I wanted, was WarioWare Touch for the Nintendo DS, which was also $10. I love the series of these games. So. Then there was a couple of sets of Game Boy games that I got from that bin, which was Bugs Bunny 2, and then Family Feud for the Game Boy Advance, NHL Hits 2003 for the Game Boy Advance, my favorite hockey series. Hopefully it's as good on the Game Boy Advance as it was on the original Xbox. And then Hit the Ice for the Game Boy. Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy. Looney Tunes Troubles for the Game Boy. NHL 2000 for the Game Boy. And Blades of Steel for the Game Boy. As you can tell, I'm a big hockey fan, so when I see those games and I've never tried them, I always want to try them. So I got some good ones in there. The next thing I got was some Dreamcast games, it looks like. Some of them anyway. I believe there was a stack of, yes there was also a box of Dreamcast games, I forgot about that one. These were all from this bin. All great games, definitely worth 3 for $10. Star Wars Episode Racer for the Dreamcast. Notice how it's marked as 10, but I actually got it for the 3 for 10 price. Finally got Crazy Taxi. I have the second one, never got the first one. This was also part of the 3 for 10, which is crazy. Choo Choo Rocket was also in that bin, so I picked that up. South Park Chef's Love Shack was also in that bin, picked that up. Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire sounded like an interesting game, so I thought I'd try it for the Dreamcast. And Daytona USA for the Dreamcast was also there. So these are the 6 I got from that bin. Next thing I got was some PlayStation. There's some more PlayStation. Wipeout 3 for the PlayStation. The original Jet Moto for the PlayStation. And another Dreamcast game, Alone in the Dark. I got this game separately. It was not in the bin for $10. Complete. So looking forward to trying this one out. The other game I got was also 1080 Avalanche for the GameCube. Picked this up for $8. What else do I want to show you guys first? I'll show you guys this. So this is something I've wanted and was actually staring at all through Christmas to tell my girlfriend to get, and then I decided to change my mind because it was going for $100. It goes anywhere between like $70 to like $150, I guess, depending on if it has a box or it doesn't. But I saw one go the other day for $100. So I was able to get this for $30 at the Digital Press store. I've never seen them have one of these, and it's the Game Boy Color Pokemon Edition. Still works. The Game Boy itself is in really good condition. It has everything intact. So this is the coolest Game Boy I've seen. I wanted this and almost ended up paying like $80 for one without the box. With the box, it cost a ridiculous amount, like $250 or something like that. But yeah, I was able to get this, and it came with some Game Boy game. They always put a game with their system, NBA Jam, nothing big deal. The only thing that's wrong with it is the screen's all. It sounds like a kid obviously had this, and the screen's all scratched up. But if I really cared, I could replace the screen. But the games still work and everything works. So for $30, I wasn't letting that go by me. Alright, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is the stuff I got in Nintendo World. I actually thought I was going to get more, but I didn't. I got some cool things, but usually when I go there, I spend more than I did this time. When I got there, I saw Mario Kart, Luigi, I guess there you go. You could see it. So that was cool. It was like $8, so it would look cool on the shelf. I also got Nintendo 3DS Super Mario case. Works with the DS Lite, DSi, and 3DS. Looks cool. So that's how it looks put on and everything. This was $15. Got a figure set. I believe this was $20. I didn't have most of these, so especially not in little form. Bowser's in there, Mario, two Yoshis, and Toad. So that was cool. Then they actually had this lanyard from Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary, so that was also cool as well. I got these things over there as well. There's supposed to be, there's candy inside, but I thought they also made cool little collectibles. There's a Legend of Zelda thing, and here's like magic box. I'm sure most of you guys know where that's from. Hopefully the candy in there is good. I haven't actually tried them yet. I also got a couple more things at Nintendo World. Last things were a Peach, since I didn't have anything from her. I finally saw a Peach there. Got this for my keychain, Nintendo Entertainment System keychain. That was cool. And the Super Mario Galaxy 2 yo-yo. Miss playing with yo-yos. Back a few years ago. Alright, at Toys R Us, I ended up getting... I walked in there and the place was a madhouse in New York, because that's the one I went to. Never do that up right the day after Christmas. But, I ended up getting... They actually had buy one, get one 40% off on all video games. So, I ended up getting Star Wars The Force Unleashed, the first one. As you guys seen in the last video, I had, I got the second collector's edition. This is a Platinum Hits one, but I don't really care. I just want to play the game. It's not really that big of a deal to me. Yes, the box is ugly, but it's Xbox 360. It don't matter. And then I also picked up Skylanders Spiral's Adventure. And that was, you know, I got this one and then got the other one for 40% off. So that one actually ended up being 10 instead of 20. So, yep, I finally got this game. I'm looking forward to trying this out and everyone talking about it. I didn't get any extra figures yet. I know they're kind of hard to come by sometimes. But once I get into the game and see if I actually like the game, I'll invest more into the characters and buy more additional ones. This is obviously for the Xbox 360 I got it for. And the next thing I got was Raving Rabbids Travel in Time, little figurine that I saw there that I thought was cool. And a Tails, which I don't have anything of, for Sonic the Hedgehog. So those two things were cool. Now, the last thing I have to show you guys is something I just picked up literally 30 minutes ago before I started this video. Like I said, this guy wanted $200 for it on eBay. I offered him $150. He said no over the weekend, over Christmas. And then after Christmas, I decided to send him a message because I realized he was from my area. Or not my area, but he was in Jersey. So I decided to, you know, shoot him a thing and say, you know, will you do $150 if we meet up instead of you going through eBay? And he took the $150. So this is, I'm really happy to have this. This is my first one in my collection. This isn't just for collection purposes. I'm actually going to use it, but anyway, here it is. It's kind of heavy. So it's a Street Fighter 15th anniversary, original Xbox and PS2, sealed, still in the box. Let me put this a little bit down so you guys can see it. So, brand new, still sealed in the box, but like I said, it doesn't matter to me if it's sealed. I bought it new because now I know that this controller is going to be in perfect working condition and someone didn't bang it all over the place. So now I know it's brand new out of the box because I can't wait to play with this. And check this out. The artwork on here looks absolutely the coolest one I've ever seen on any of the systems. So this is for Xbox and PS2. It's only one fighting stick. I plan on getting more fighting sticks if I actually get into this. The main reason I got this one, because I'm not really a big fighting fan to begin with, is because on my modded Xbox, on my original modded Xbox, I have MAME on there, and I'm going to be using this a lot for that. So for now I got this one. I do want to get a second one. I'm probably going to get X Arcade, so I have a second one for all my consoles since it works with like every console out there for like the same. It's like $200 for it, and I'll probably get that. That way I have, you know, an extra one for every console, so I could always have two players. And then if I see special edition ones for like the Xbox, I'll get those as well. That I actually like, but I wasn't gonna pass this up. I wanted an arcade stick for a while, and there's no better way to start than when a console that has all the MAME games and everything on top of all the great like Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter, and all those things. So, and this is probably the coolest arcade stick I've ever seen. And there's actually not a lot on eBay. There's only like 2 or 3, and that's it. And I stole this one, and I was glad. I easily was glad to pay $150 for this. The box is in really good shape, as you can see. So, and it's still brand new and sealed, but it won't be sealed for long after this video. But that's all right. So yeah, that's everything I got, you guys. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, just subscribe if you guys like the channel, like the video, have any comments, questions, send me a message. If not, subscribe to let me know that you guys like the videos. And look forward to more videos Oh, you know what? I actually just remembered that I forgot to show you guys something. Let me grab it real quick. I'm not going to whip out the box. But I almost forgot to show you guys this. But I did get a Legend of Zelda 3DS. This was my gift from my mom. So I got this and I traded in my blue one because this one it looks so much nicer, as you can tell. It's got all the gold trimmings and stuff. So, gold buttons. So yeah, I was happy to get that and trade in my old one. So, yep. Just want to let you guys know I got that as well. Didn't do an unboxing because it's kind of old out there now. Plus, I opened it on Christmas because I wasn't going to wait to do the video until I got home. So, yeah. I got that. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, subscribe. And look forward to more videos. We'll see what I get next and what I show you guys. So, everyone have a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays.